The 120% AI in Ride 5 are absolutely insane. You get hits from left, right and centre, riders crash, riders bump into each other, and it's just absolute chaos. I've been trying this for about an hour now. Let's see if I can finally crack this challenge on board the Aprilia RS250 RM. So this is the final attempt. No matter what happens today is going to be the result of this challenge. 120% AI set to aggressive, and we're all on the identical machinery here in Cadwell Park. It's 10 laps. Let's do it. Already a great start. We had a lot of drive going into the first corner, but you got to be so careful, because if the AI touches your rear tyre, it's usually good night Vienna. Goodness me, I'm bumping them as bad as they're bumping me now. Gloves are well and truly off into the Charlie's corner here in Cadwell Park, but we've had a great start, better than the other starts I had in the early stages of this video that you've seen already. Oh my god, what's that bike doing? Oh my god, look at that rider on the right hand side of your screen. What on earth had happened? How the hell did it fling back into the middle of the track? Christ almighty, how the hell did I survive that? That's a red flag if I ever did see one, but oh, look at that hit. Who was that? Oh, this is mental. This is absolutely insane, the way the riders are acting in this one so far. We're already up to the top 7, and we can still make pretty good... Oh my god, forget it. I'm not going to be able to make that corner now. Oh, this is going heck to a handbasket, and I still got a penalty for that. I lost more than enough positions, and I'm still exactly where I was. Oh, this is ridiculous. I got hit from behind there, and I almost went down again. This is going to... Yeah, this... I probably will have to do another attempt after this one. I basically lied to you. I'm going to do another attempt because I think this one is going all wrong. But can we send it into the hairpin? A little bit messy of an overtake that, but it worked. And that's all that really matters. So we're up to the top 6. 1.5 seconds down to Osvaldo Pavon Moreno, the Spanish rider at the front of the grid. So I guess... No, I better not say it. I was going to say we're safe now, but... Who the hell knows? You've seen what happened on that first lap. That was just the first lap, ladies and gentlemen. It's been absolutely bonkers so far. And now into the Charlie's corner. A little bit of a nudge there to Alfred Backstrom ahead of us. He got a great drive, though, all things considered. Dumping up at the inside of Paige Marsh, my compatriot, as we go late on the brakes into the park corner. A pincher position into turn 4. I'll tell you, the most noticeable difference with the AI in this one compared to MotoGP 24 is that they do not care if you're going for an overtake or not. They do not move out of the way. So every single time you do make a clean overtake, which would be, they then bump you, which then completely makes it look awful. And there's the 3 riders. A very unique riding start for the rider on the left-hand side there. A bit of a punt in the rear of that Aprilia rider. As they are quite strong going into that chicane, aren't they? Fair play. Got to give credit where credit is due. As we are up potentially into the podium positions. Oh, he's gone really slow with that. Thank you very much, Felix, but I'm coming on through. Could get sandwiched here. With Osvaldo Pavon Moreno, who is leading this race, has now fallen to 4th place. Could we line up another move into the hairpin? Look at Rupert Gray then. Did you see him wheeling? Oh, these bikes are terrific in this game. I've often said that the smaller bikes in this game are the best of Ride 5. They all feel significantly better than the big 1000cc's. There's more feeling on the control, there's more vibration, there's more grip. They're just far better bikes to use in this one. You know what, I'm fancying that lunge that. That's not the cleanest of lunges into turn 2. I'm not exactly Lee Bob Jackson, but it looked alright, that. It looked like it was meant to be, as we losing a bit of time here following Felix Bishop, the number 20, pushing me wide a bit. Here comes the number 4 of Rupert Gray. Does he go for a lunge into turn 4? Oh, look at that leg movement. Do you have a niche? Was he scratching his leg there? Was he dropping that right foot? Oh, this has been great. What a return back to Ride 5. I've been looking forward to jumping back on this. I've been doing some online sessions with a couple of the aces a few days ago, and it has been really fun. And I'm hoping to do more of these wacky challenges where we can just mess around and have some fun. Always on the hardest difficulty as well to keep it going as we go onto the brakes. This is turn 9, this is turn 10, where we're actually rapidly closing in. Now, of course, just because we get past Felix Bishop doesn't mean that the challenge is done. Do need to ensure that we finish now with a 0.7 of a second advantage by the time we cross the line. Tried to go for that Ryan Vickers line there over the mountain, but it didn't quite work out with this 250cc bike. Felix Bishop getting the wheelie going now. Must confess, I do fancy a bit of a wheelie over there. It does seem quite the fun way to do it. But very single file around here in Cadwell Park, so it is difficult to make it stick on the artificial intelligence. But turn 1 looks to be a nice opportunity. No, I'll give him the space. Let the Aussie get past. I think Park Corner is... Oh my lord, I carried so much speed into Charlie's there. Charlie's A, Charlie's B, Charlie's done. We're up to first place with now a nice comfortable 0.3 of a second lead. Felix Bishop is constantly mucking up the start from Charlie's into turn 4. He's not doing too well on that one. But as we now power on with 0.4 of a second ahead, I'm feeling confident. I am feeling pretty confident about this. We're already half a second up. This has been the best run by far out of all the attempts I've done so far. I've taken a good 5, 6, is it? I don't remember. I did have a good run earlier as well, but I got took out, so then I had to try and catch up. Well, then I just decided, you know what, if that's going to be the attempt, then make another one. This time we'll try and get it right, and I'm pleased with the result so far. We have that 0.7 of a second advantage now. This could be it. I didn't expect to be getting away this quickly, though. We might be fortunate. Of course, the last challenge video I did effectively was with Marc Marquez in MotoGP 24, and that was a blast. This one is appearing to be something similar. In fact, we're up by 0.3 of a second into the barn corner. No barn there anymore, but what there is a comfortable lead of approximately 1 second. It's a 32.1 for your race leader. Something I also don't think I mentioned so far, but the conditions in this circuit will change. Unfortunately not for the... no, there's not going to be any rain, because unfortunately Ride 5 doesn't allow mixed weather conditions during normal sessions. The only way you can do it, I think, if you run stock tyres, but even then I don't think it actually impacts the weather unless it's an endurance race. I think that's the bit of a kill, a bit of a low blow, that, because it would be really cool to get some different track conditions throughout normal sessions here in Ride 5. But what I will tell you is I did increase the time, and the time is progressing at times 60 speed. So what we could potentially see is a very dark Cadwell Park. So I'm looking forward to this. I didn't really get this far last time around. I realised that everything was just going too wrong to even want to do this particular challenge, but for now, we're up by 2.3 seconds. Beautiful over the mountain there. This could be a good lap time coming in here. Fast into the hall bends, back across to the right, hit that curb, start braking as you go into the right-hander. Yeah, I think this is going to be good. Oh, we're up, oh wow. We're up by more than the penalty time that I got earlier. Oh my god, we are absolutely cooking on gas. We've put on the Bunsen burner. The heat is on for the others. I can't believe how effortless is now feeling. Oh, this bike is just terrific. If you have any recommendations of challenges, let me know in the comment section down below. I have a request. Oh, the old famous stutter. Just when the floodlights come on, the game stutters. It's done that since day dot of Ride 5. Can't believe it still does it. But yeah, if you've got any suggestions, let me know in the comments section down below. I do have a request to do the Kawasaki H2R on the Nordschleife. I'll do that when I get back from Mallory Park at the weekend. Of course, I'll be commentating there at the weekend, if you didn't know already, as my rider does that weird motion going into the Mansfield corner. And around this part of the circuit, it is looking rather weird. I'm running HDR on this video. I don't know if you can tell or not, and I don't know how well it looks. But at the moment, HDR is turned on, both the recording software and in the game. And for me, it looks really good, but I don't know how it'll look for the video itself. It could be darker, however. I know when I played at standard resolution, it was, or at least standard definition, standard dynamic range, yeah, SDR colour. I think it looked a bit darker, but I guess the floodlights would really light up a lot around here, so yeah, I guess that makes sense. But for now, we are once again increasing the lap times up to a 31.4, and we are 5 seconds ahead of Felix Bishop. I just don't think Felix can run this pace. I don't think any of them can. 120% AI, bonkers, insane, mental or not, it hasn't quite materialised in the challenge as it did in my earlier attempts. Perhaps I should have continued with those earlier ones, who knows, but all I can say is this has been a blast to jump back on Ride 5 again. Messing around with 250cc bikes, just throwing it around the circuit of Cadwell is just absolutely brilliant. And of course, with such a short track as well, every single corner, every single sector matters so much. So when you are caught up in the pack and you're struggling to get through, you lose a significant amount of time. And then when you finally do get that freedom to just disappear into the distance, the lap times are just a night and day difference. Albeit not improving on this particular lap, but I'm sure we can still get into the 30s by the end of this video. 3 more laps? Yeah, I think we can do that. No problemo. So into the Hall Bends once again. It's just approaching 10 o'clock now. Look how quick the day goes. Like a day off from work, that's how quick that day goes. And then when it's the other way, you're stuck in your job waiting for the shift to end and waiting for a DrAce upload. Of course, if you are one of those people and you're yet to subscribe, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So into turn 1. This is the Coppice corner. We'll lean into the right-hander now, nice and early. And that leads us into the Charlie's corner. Charlie's A, all the way to Charlie's B, ready to fire out. 7 seconds of advantage. This has been great. Oh, and we're up in the first split. Let's not take our foot off the gas. Let's not reduce the throttle. Let's keep on pushing and seeing how well we can do. I have a craving to do some of the more difficult tracks here in Ride 5. Definitely the Nordschleife. Got to do that H2R video that was requested quite a while ago. And just anything else. The rider still does that stupid motion going into the hard braking zones. I remember getting annoyed with this game last time for that. And then every now and again you do get a slight sort of delay, like a bit of a lag spike sometimes. Oh, we're up by 3/10. This could be it. Oh, a bit messy going into the mountain, up onto the back wheel. Might not actually get into the 30s on this one, but it will be close. Really abusing those curbs. You can tell I'm playing Ride 5 and not Superbike, let's be honest. Passing the Japanese flag on the left-hand side, and now a Scottish flag on the left-hand side. And we're up by 6.5 tenths of a second. We will get the 1 minute 30 lap time. 9.5, 10.5 seconds quicker than the rest. They must be infighting. They can't be working together. They're absolutely fannying around down in the back end of the grid. Yeah, they are. They're just barely crossing the line now. They're all faffing about. I can see the rider in second. I would have loved to still be in that fight, though. Look at the amount of riders down there going into Charlie's. We're disappearing on the penultimate lap. Smooth sailing for your content creator right now. What a blast. This has been great. Double thumbs up from me, I'm telling you. This has been absolutely wonderful. I did some laughing in those early videos as well. Just seeing the riders collide. I mean, I wasn't anticipating the front flip or whatever happened at the beginning of the video. As in when this particular challenge started, not my earlier attempts. That was just ridiculous. Oh, I almost lost the front then. Whoa. Got a little bit too complacent, let's say, on that front brake. And for the first time, we might actually drop back into the 32s, which we haven't done since the early stages of the video. Can we claw back a bit of time into the final sector? Still can't believe I got such a high amount of penalty for avoiding contact and cutting across the track. It made sense to me to go that way rather than... Oh, 2 seconds down. Oh, what has happened there? Let's try and not end on a negative. Let's continue. It's almost a 133. Blummin' heck, that is painfully embarrassing. But that's one lap that we've struggled on. Just the one. A little bit complacent. A little bit sassy with the conversation. As Alfred Backstrom is now up to second place. Felix Gray has disappeared. Don't know what's happened to him. And we're up again in the first split. So we could actually improve on the final lap in the darkness here in Cadwell Park. And for those who played The Darkness on Xbox 360, shout out to you. I bet you those numbers are few and far between who played the Darkness. I think Darkness 2's on PC. You know what? I'm inspired to play it. I'm going to make a note of that at the end of this video. We're on the grass, and we're into Mansfield. How are we looking for lap time? Beautiful braking point there. I've absolutely nailed that. We could be up here. Come on, let's see it. Give me green. Oh, it's green. A 10th and a half up into the tight apex. That's a bit much. Alright, yeah, let's just get this one done and dusted, because we could be giving ourselves an aneurysm here. As we now... Oh, we're on the back tyre there. Into the penultimate corner, here on the final lap. One more corner to navigate, and we have completed another challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, victorious here in Cadwell Park, even with a wheelie for the aces. Cracking performance. Well, there you are then, guys. We'll have to wait a few moments for the rest of the grid to appear on that particular screen, but to be honest, I think job's done. It's done and dusted. We've done it. Let me know in the comment section what you wanted to see next, and I'll see you in the next video. Like and subscribe. Ciao for now. Oh, hi. Didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.